Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another week of time travel tennis tournaments. We're on a beautiful Wednesday. We are here in Hilversum, Holland, as the Dutch Trophy is awarded to one of these ladies. We have 32 of them in stock, and we're hoping for a good time here at the Dutch Trophy. Last week we saw a first-time champ, Leslie Turner Browery, win over in Zurich. So we're in Holland now. Turner Browery is not in this tournament because if you win a tour event, you are booted for a certain amount of weeks, depending on how many tour events you win. Grand Slams don't count towards your total. So she and Martina Navratilova are the only two ladies that are not eligible to compete. We have 32 of these ladies here. What we always do is we always do the seeded ladies first matchups, like we watch them in a sense, and then we just simulate the unseeded ladies. So here we go. Martina Hingis beats Tracy Austin 6-4 in the third set, so she is in the round of 16. Sanchez Vicario beats Venus 6-4, 6-3, so another winner. Well, Tracy Austin won a tournament. Venus Williams won a tournament, but she's out. Gulagon beats Pushkova 7-6, 6-2, so big win for her. Louise Brawl won the third set over Kay Bowman, so one of the Dutch women are out, so massive boos. Shuzine Nanan beats Serena in the third set 7-6, so both Williams sisters are out. Osaka-san from Japan beat Kariko Sperling. Look young, look-san 6-4, 4-6, 6-3. Sharapova beats Iranian Straits, and Dorothea Chambers beats Dorothea Round in a battle of the Brits, winning 6-1 in the third set. So we start our coverage with Suzanne Lenglen, the 3 seed, against Kim Clijsters, a France-Belgium battle. Always with those two countries. Lenglen has a title under her belt. Clijsters does not. Suzanne Lenglen against Miss Clijsters. Week 2, she beat Clijsters in the round of 16 in Orlando. And then she lost to Clijsters in Austria in the quarterfinals. So it's been 14 weeks since they've hooked up. She lost in the first round to Osaka-san in Zurich after making back-to-back finals and not getting anywhere. Clijsters, 25 and 27. She got to the quarters last week. She beat Sabalenka, Chris Everett, and Monica Seles, so she should be good. But then Billie Jean beat her 6-4, 6-4. Here we go.
Quiet, please. Lenglen to serve.
Says,
first game.
Yeah, it's weird.
Play.
She went to back-to-back finals, lost them, but then lost the first round yesterday.
Out. 15, love.
Over some.
Out. Out. Juice. Out.
Lenglen needed that good shot.
Advantage. Lenglen. Game and first set. Lenglen. 6 games to 2.
And there's the finger snap at 6-2 for Lenglen.
Out. $30-40.
Lenglen, I would do placement on this one. Your one.
Juice. Advantage. Clijsters. Out. Game. Clijsters. Lenglen leads 5 games to 3. Second
she
set.
Will be serving for the match.
15, love. Out. Game, set, and match. Lenglen. 2 sets to love. 6-2. 6-3.
So she wins. She will face Gulagon. That should be an interesting matchup. The 4 seed Mo Connolly is next. She'll face Lindsay Davenport, who has a title under her belt. She's ranked number 11. She actually did not get a top 8 seed. She didn't. She just missed out on the top 8 seed, so she would have to be at the mercy of a seed. And it's Mo Connolly. Davenport does she have a win against her? Yeah, she has a win over Connolly. She won in Toronto. I know that. She beat Connolly in the quarters of Wimbledon 7-6, 3-6, 14-12 before losing to Navratilova in the semis. Yeah, she won in T-Dot. She beat Schneider, Austin, Round, Bueno, Smith Court, and Mallory. Last week, she got to the semifinals in Zurich. She beat Schiavone Azarenka in Osaka, but Turner Browery beat her, and then, of course, won the tournament. Mo Connolly, she was like, why me? Why can't I do anything right? She got to the final. She got to the semis in Brighton, losing to Lang Long, who then lost the final. But then last week, she beat Ann Jones, Hala Pliskova, and Billie Jean to move on to the final against Turner Browery and lost. So Turner Browery beat these two ladies on our way to the title. So now they do have something in common.
Quiet, please. Davenport
But some
to
say
serve.
Davenport should
First
be able to
game.
beat Connolly.
Play.
I doubt that highly.
Out.
You'll never know.
Deuce.
Well, she had the set on her racket.
Advantage. Connolly.
Mini necklace.
Deuce. Advantage. Davenport.
She wins.
Game and first set. Davenport.
Davenport
6 games to 3.
Connolly.
Out. Love 15. Deuce.
Connolly will not be played. Davenport had match point on the racket. Oops.
Advantage. Connolly. Out.
Return looks good, but it's called long.
Deuce. Advantage. Davenport.
For the win.
Game, set, and match. Davenport.
Big win for Davenport.
2 sets to
and
love.
Mo Connolly is
6-3.
at the first hurdle.
6-4.
Poor girl. She lost the final last week to Turner Brower. Now she loses to Lindsay Davenport. Davenport will now face Sharapova in the round of 16. In the meantime, Maria Bueno just beat Monica Seles 6-3, 7-5. So Bueno will face Sanchez Vicario in the round of 16. Brazil, Spain, that's going to be a good matchup. In the meantime, we go to Margaret Smith Court, who actually had to lose last week because she won the previous tournament, so she was off for 1 week. She's won a title. She'll face Pauline Betts, who's 1-1 against her. Pauline. She lost to Smith Court in San Diego in week 5, but beat her in the semis of Edgbaston in Birmingham before losing the final to Navratilova. Betts last week got taken out by Osaka in 3 sets. Margaret Smith Court does have a title to her name, and that was her last tournament. That was Brighton, beating Winningstall, Kvitova, Graf, Mallory, and Langlong, going sequential 78-46 to 8-7-4. Only dropping 3 sets along the way, but whatever.
Quiet, please. Smith Court to serve.
Back, and
First
she'll get
game.
bats first.
Play.
Will she win?
Deuce.
Ooh, that's big ace.
Out.
And the court had set points on Betts' racket.
Advantage. Betts.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to worry about tomorrow.
Deuce. Advantage. Betts. Game. Betts. 5 games all. First set.
So 5-5.
Game and first set. Bets. 7 games to 5.
So Pauline bets, strikes first. That's big.
Out! Out!
And this is tight.
6-5. Bets.
This is match point. And nope.
6-all. 7-6. Bets. Out!
Oh,
7-all. 8-7. Bets.
third time she's got match point and
8-all.
again.
9-8. Smith Court. Game and second set.
Three
Smith
chances
Court.
to win the match.
7 games
with
to
bets.
6. 1 set all.
Is this gonna ruin her?
40-30.
Yep.
Game, set and match. Smith Court.
She had 3 match
2
points.
sets to 1.
to
5-7.
knock out Smith Court at the first hurdle.
7-6.
And she botched
6-4.
it. She'll be going home unhappy. Smith Court wins. She'll get Justine Henin. So Henin will probably be upset that she didn't get bets. Chris Everett, the 1 seed versus Billie Jean King, legend. Everett's won 6 titles. Billie Jean's won 1. Everett, I think, has won 2 majors. Or no. She won the French Open and the US Open, so she's got 2 of them. The Aussie Open is coming up in how many weeks? The Aussie Open is coming in 3 weeks after Brisbane and Sydney. So Everett will be trying to go 3 out of 4. Her only match with Billie Jean was at the US Open in the round of 16. She beat Billie Jean after beating Hardin and Sean Varela, then beat Connolly, Goolagong, and Wills Moody to win the title. Last week in Zurich, she shockingly lost to Kim Clijsters at the first hurdle. Billie Jean, who has a title in Houston, if I remember correctly. Yep, beating Celis, Sanchez, Picaro, Pochkova, Brau. Last week, she got to the semifinals. She beat Karinkle, Sperling, Ivanovic, and Clijsters before falling to Connolly, who then fell to Turner Bowery. And Connolly just fell today.
Quiet, please. King to serve.
Billie Jean will
First
win.
game.
Chris Everett might be
Play.
a little overrated. That's what they say. Of course, I have my own opinions.
$15 love. Deuce.
Well, Billie Jean had
Advantage.
a
Everett.
set point.
Out.
But it doesn't look like she's going to hang on to it. Nice
Deuce. Advantage. King. Out. Deuce. Out.
So,
Advantage. Everett. Game. Everett. 5 games all. First set.
so 5-5.
Game and first set,
Everett
Everett.
beats Billie Jean
7 games to 6. Out. Game and second set, King.
Jean wins that
7
one
games to
in the
6.
tiebreak.
1 set all.
Both of them having one tiebreak each.
40-15.
Are you kidding me?
Out. 40-30. Game, set, and match, King.
Are you kidding
2
me?
sets
Chris
to 1.
Everett falls again
6,
at the first
7.
hurdle.
7-6.
6-7.
6-3.
Billie Jean King has just shocked everyone and beats Chris Everett. So Billie Jean will face Martina Hingis in the next round of 16, but Chris Everett is out. I think this is the first time she's suffered back-to-back first-round botches. That is just a massive shock. Anyway, the 6th seed Hella Wills Moody beats Hella to face Osaka in the next round. Yeah, I think Chris Everett has never suffered back-to-back losses. She lost to Navratilova but won her next match. Lost to Austin but beat Venus. Lost to Connolly, lost to Graf, and Conchita. Oh no, actually she has. She's had 3 straight losses. Lost to Gulagan at Wimbledon, and because of her tour dominance, she couldn't play till Toronto, losing the Dorfy round. And then she lost the first round in Houston to Pliskova before being Hingis. Okay, so yeah, she's lost 3 in a row. Well, she lost to Gulagan and Brighton, then lost to Kleisters and Billie Jean. Wow. 6 of her 13 losses have come from those thingies. Well, we gotta go back. Back to Holland. What's our time? 17 minutes. Yeah, we'll simulate Mallory Barty. And Mola Mallory did beat Barty to face Dorothea Chambers in the round of 16. But we have one more match for the ladies. It's Kiki Bertens from Holland, who's 4-3 overall. She'll face the 2-time tour winner, Steffi Graf. Kiki, her 7 matches are all at majors. She lost to Andreescu in French Open. She beat Shea at Wimbledon, losing the Bueno. She did well at the U.S. Open at number 91. She beat Carmichael, Sperling, Bueno, and Kleisters before losing to Connolly, of all people. Steffi's won 2 titles. She won in Italia, beating Kerber, Schivoni, Osborne, DuPont, Langlois, and Everett. And then in Austria, beating Panetta, Andreescu, Round, Kleisters, Sharapova. Last week she competed. She beat Osborne DuPont, but lost to Pliskova.
Quiet, please. Graf to serve.
Says she'll
First
take on the
game.
Dutch.
Play.
Moen too. Okay, boom. At least the ladies qualify.
Game and first set, Graf.
Well,
6
Graf
games
wins
to
first
3.
set. A little too convincingly. Yeah, I can't believe Chris Everett fell again. That's her 3rd straight loss.
15, love.
I know. It was like, what the fuck?
Out. Deuce.
Who could do it?
Out. Advantage, Bertens.
Second match point opportunity. Placement. I would place it to see if Bertens makes a mistake.
Out. Game and second set, Bertens. 6 games to 2.
Say,
1 set all.
what a win. Well, Bertens won 6-2.
Out. Game,
Well,
set, and match.
She tried.
Graf.
She had a
2
set up
sets to
Graf,
1.
but Graf wins the 3rd set.
6-3. 2-6. 6-1.
Well, Bertens tried. Steffi will face Brawl. So the round of 16, we saw 2 upsets. Connolly and Everett, 1 and 4, are out. So we still have 6 seeded players. And that means we have 2 unseeded matchups. We have Billie Jean versus Hingis and Sharapova Davenport that we will simulate. And all that. And everything else, we got the seeds 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No Dutch. All right. We go to the boys. We're in Cincy, a lot of Americans. Now, we did the round of 64 off site, meaning that, yeah, off site. So we did not, yeah, did it off site. As for seeds, everyone on the left side Federer, Zverev, Isner, Connors, Borg, Nishikori, Lacoste, and Djokovic all won. Although Lacoste had to win 7-5 against Gorman in the third set. Well, only 3 matches on the left side actually went through the third set. Bruguera needed 7-6 against Robredo, and Buchholz needed 7-6 over Wielander. That was an upset. Looking at it, I'm thinking to myself, well, Fines beating Davydenko, I think that's an upset. Bruguera over Robredo, I think that's an upset. If you don't mind me saying. Chapo beating Bobby Riggs, that's a shocker. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, Wielander losing the Buchholz, that's shocking. But on the right side, we have 3 of the 8 seeds that fell. Ken Rosewall, number 7, fell to Nalbandian, 6-3 in the third. Andre Agassi, the 14 seed, fell in straights to Courier. And Bill Tilden fell 6-4 in the third set to Juan Martin del Potro. So the round of 32, everyone on the left side seated, our boys are in. We have 3 unseeded on the right side. The first unseeded matchup sees Hewitt beat Nalbandian 7-6 in the third set. So Leighton Hewitt is in the round of 16. Jim Courier sweeps Casquet around, and strangely enough, he will face Juan Martin del Potro, who beat Johnston 7-6. So it's Courier del Potro unseeded for a spot in the quarterfinals. Now let's go to the other action. Our first match is the 16 seed Ivan Lendl taking on Tony Trabert. Lendl surprisingly has lost once to Trabert. Both these guys have yet to put up a win in a tournament. Yeah, Trabert, in their early matchup, Trabert beat him in Paris at the French Open. And, well, it was a tough battle, but Trabert beat Lendl. Last week in Montreal, well, he lost to Cochet, he lost to Fines in Indy, then Emerson at Kitzbühel, and then lost to Fines in Montreal. Beat Andy Roddick to qualify for this stage. So, yeah, he had a 4-match losing streak. Tony Trabert, well, last week in Montreal, he beat Murray but lost to Poncho. He beats David Wheaton to move on.
Quiet please. Trabert to serve.
Some say Trabert
First
could
game.
win. Well, Lendl is
Play.
a 16 seed, so he could be potentially booted. Remember, this is the week before.
Out.
This week is the U.S. Open for the guys, so they need to know how to do this. How it works.
Game and first set. Lendl 7 games to 6.
I don't.
15 love.
Be the serve. He got that ball. And wins
Game and second set. Trabert 7 games to 6. 1 set all.
Well, I know what number I'll say.
Game, set, and match. Lendl
Nice ace by Lendl.
2 sets to 1. 7-6.
6-7.
6-4.
2 hours 21 minutes. Lendl wins. He will wait a little bit of time. John McEnroe goes next. The 12th seed. He'll face Arthur Ashe. Good buddy from the 70s, but McEnroe's 3-0 against this guy. Ashe is 7-13 without John McEnroe. Ashe has never won 2 matches in one tournament. The last time he won a match, since he was Indy beating Edberg, losing the Wielander, he went to Montreal and lost to Roddick. He beat Schwartzman 0-3 against Mr. McEnroe. This is the first guy he's had to face 4 or more times. Johnny Mac, Super Brat, 26-27. He's been 3-0 against Lacoste and Newcomb and Arthur Ashe. Well, if he can beat Ashe, he'll be 4-0 against Ashe. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't check his stats. He went to Montreal. He beat Newcomb and Pillage before falling to Novak. He beat JC Ferraro to get this far.
Quiet, please. Ashe to serve. First
Ashe
game.
has to win this
Play.
time. 4 is not the lucky number. 4 times the charm.
Out.
Oh. Ashe is going to argue the call.
Love 15.
You might as well. Macro.
6-4. Ashe. Out. 6-5. Ashe.
Ashe
Out.
set point on his bracket.
Game and first set.
Gets it.
Ashe. 7 games to 6.
Let's drop by Ashe.
Out. Game, set, and
And
match.
he did it.
Ashe.
Arthur Ashe
2 sets to
finally
love.
gets smacked.
7-6. 7-6.
Super Brat is taken down in straight sets. Ashe will face Layden Hewitt in the round of 16. So it's either Ashe or Hewitt that will be going to the quarterfinals. Garen freaking Teed. In the meantime, Alex Sheriff, the 13th seed, swept Korich aside. So big win for Sheriff. Next up, we have Pancho Gonzalez, the 10th seed, against Keith Gladehill, who's 4-7. So yeah, Gladehill rarely plays. Pancho does have a title to his name. Gladehill 4-7. He beat Whitman at the French Open before losing to Murray. And then at Wimbledon, he beat Fitzgerald, but lost to Team. He beat Murray 3 weeks ago at Indy, but lost to Novak. Was not picked for the last 2 tournaments, and then with it being in Cincy, he got picked. He got picked in Cincy and beat Dwight Zabas. Now, Pancho, 24-25, even though he has a title to his name. He won Delray Beach week 3, beating Traybert, Fines, Edberg, Novak, and then Sampras after being down 2 sets to love. He went to the quarters in Montreal. He beat Riggs, Traybert, and Henman to face Rod Laver and predictably lost. He beat Dominic Thiem to get this far.
Quiet, please. Gonzalez to serve. First game. Play.
See what Pancho does.
$15 love. Out. 6-all. Out. 7-6. Gonzalez.
Gladehill had the set to his name.
7-all. 8-7. Gledhill. 8-all. 9-8. Gonzalez. 9-all. 10-9. Gledhill. Out. 10-all. Out. 11-10. Gonzalez. Out. Out. Game and first set. Gonzalez. 7 games to 6.
That first set took 55 minutes.
Out. Game, set, and match. Gonzalez. 2 sets to love. 7-6. 7-6.
So Gladehill try his best, but Pancho is best. Next, we have Nishikori, the 15th seed, against Denis Shapovalov. Nishikori does have a title in his belt. Shapo's 2-6. He beat Layden at Delray Beach week 3, but lost to Tilden. Went to the Italian Open, lost to Davydenko. Then the French Open, lost to Hode. Quickly. And then went to North London, lost to Hode again. And then Wimbledon lost to Drumney in straights. Montreal, he lost to Del Potro, but he beat Bobby Riggs, which is shocking. Very shocking. Now he gets Nishikori Santos, who does have a title. He won in Nice. Being Novak, Murray, Connors, Tilden, and Nastasi. He was down 2 sets and ended Nastasi. Last week he beat Gasquet, Montreal, but lost to Laver. He beat Andy Murray to get this far.
Quiet please. Nishikori to serve. First game. Play.
To me, I don't know who to cheer for. I have Japan and Canada culture to my name.
Game and first set. Nishikori. 6 games to 4.
So Nishikori wins first set. Does the chip in charge. I think he worked.
Out. Love 15. Game, set and match. Nishikori. 2 sets to love. 6-4. 6-2.
Big win for Nishikori. He wins, look young, look me. So now we will see Pete Sampras, the 5 seed, against Carlos Moya, who's 9-10. Sampras has 2 titles to his name. He was the hard luck loser until week 4 of La Quinta, being Felix, Lacoste, Agassi, Federer, and Budge. And then his second tournament was in North London, beating Nastasi, Gasquet, Layden, Batista Gu, Budge, and Novak to get this far. Last week in Montreal, he beat Batista Gu and Renshaw, but lost to Donnie Budge in the quarters. He beat Vitas to get this far. Moya 9-10. Carlos. Well, 3 wins at Roma, getting to the quarterfinals with the Grosjean. Had a long losing streak, a 5-match losing streak. Hey, Mike, hang on. So in Montreal, after a few weeks off, he faced Leighton Hewitt and got beaten in 3 sets. This week, he beat Medvedev in straights.
Quiet please. Sampras to serve. First game. Play.
Sampras. Trying to knock out Carlos Moya. Yeah, that's 6-7, but that was random. Lots of things are random. Don't touch that thing.
Love 15.
Did it.
Deuce.
Moya had match point. It's pumped up, it becomes hot.
Advantage. Moya.
Not high anymore.
Game and first set. Moya.
So Moya
6 games
is up
to 4.
1-0 on Sampras. Smack. 204. Smack.
15. Love.
Oof.
Game and second set.
229.
Sampras. 6 games to 3. 1 set all. (40-15).
Inevitable. See?
Game, set and
Moya
match.
thought he
Sampras.
had
2 sets to 1.
not so fast.
4-6. 6-3. 6-4.
Sampras Kachi. Sampras will now face Poncho in the round of 16. That's a one hell of a matchup. Bjorn, what's our time? 34 minutes. Borg, the 3 seed, will face his fellow Swede, Stefan Edberg. Borg has 2 titles to his name. He won in... Yeah, lots of final losses. He won in Bristol, beating Del Potro, Bristol, Renshaw, Tilden, Roosevelt, and Connors. 8-9-10 fat. And then in Indy, he beat Nalbandian, Riggs, Cherov, Nishikori, and Budge. having to miss the Monte Carlo and the Montreal tournaments because he won 2 tournaments. So he missed Montreal last week. He beat Grosjean in the first round. Stefan Edberg, 17 and 24. Said sometimes he went to Montreal. He beat Courier and Connors, but couldn't beat Isner. He beat Nicky Pillage in the first round here.
Quiet, please. Edberg to serve. First
They say
game.
that Borg might
Play.
be a little rusty. That's what they say.
Game and first set. Borg.
I don't
6
think
games
they
to
know
4.
anything. Borg wins the first set.
Deuce.
203.
Advantage. Edberg. Game. Edberg. Borg leads
Well,
5
Borg
games
does
to
serve
4.
for the
Second
match.
set. Love 15. $40.30.
Looks like what?
Game, set and match.
Borg
Borg.
wins Edberg.
2 sets to love. 6-4. 6-4.
So Borg wins. He will face Nishikori next. 2-seed Don Budge will take on Guillermo Vilas, who actually has beaten him. Can't believe Budge is a 2-seed and has never won a title. Vilas took care of Budge in Florence in week 17 now. 11 weeks later, they meet. Last week in Montreal, Vilas beat Schwartzman but lost to Tilden, and he beat his fellow Argentine Gaudio to get this far. Budge, can't believe he's that high up, 45 wins, number 4 ranking, and he can't win. He went all the way to the final in Montreal last week. He faced Del Potro, Wielander, Sampras, and Zverev and beat them, but couldn't beat Rod Laver, losing convincingly. He beat Yvonne Patra to move on.
Quiet, please. Budge to serve. First game. Play.
See what Budge does as the 2-seed. We'll watch Federer's match as a 1-seed and see what he does.
Out. 15 love. Out. Game and first set. Budge.
But he's not
6 games to 1.
Well, 6-1. I think he's safe.
6-5. Vilas.
Well,
Game and second set. Vilas. 7 games to 6. 1 set all.
Yeah, down 6-1, and then you do that.
$15.40. 30.40. Deuce. Advantage. Budge. Out. Game, set and match. Budge. 2 sets to 1. 6-1. 6-7. 6-2.
Budge beat Vilas, so he'll face Ivan Lendl. Okay, on the right side, you have Hewitt, Ash, Courier, Del Potro. Well, one of those guys will be going to the semifinals. And we'll see a seed 2, 5, 10, or 16 on the other side. We will simulate other ways of Federer's match. Novak beats Buchholz in straights. Lacoste falls to Cochet. Big win. So Cochet will face Novak. Connors crushes Bergera easily. Isner falls 6-3 to Fines in the third set, so it's Fines versus Connors. And now Roger Federer, the 1 seed. He'll face Richard Sears, who's 6-11 from the 1880s. Federer's won 2 titles. You must know Houston beating Del Potro, Lendl, Tilden, Novak, and Borg. And then taking care of things at Wimbledon, being Roddick, Perry, Nishikori, Fines, Laver, and Tilden. Sexy results. Last week in Montreal, he beat JC Ferraro, but then Zverev ruined him, causing some shocks and gasps in Montreal. And then he beat Newcomb first round here. Richard Sears, 6-11. He beat Whitman in Memphis, Riggs in La Quinta, Murray in Las Vegas, Edberg in Hamburg, Renberg at Wimbledon, and Bob Bryant at Cincy.
Quiet plays Federer to serve. First game.
Federer says
Play.
he's been given new life
15 love.
and a 208 km/h ace.
Out!
He's not cold anymore.
Game and first set. Federer.
Federer
6 games to 3.
I think he's got it. I think so too.
Game, set, and match.
Federer crushes Sears.
2 sets to love.
Sears gave it everything he got.
6-3. 7-6.
But Federer wins. So Federer will face Zverev once again, hoping that Lightning didn't strike twice. So this is what we got. On the right side, we have left side, we have 6 seeds. On the right side, we have 4 seeds, and they all play each other. Budge, Sampras, Lendl, and Gonzalez. One of those guys, seeded guys, will face one unseeded player in case of either Hewitt, Ash, Courier, or Del Potro. Federer, Zverev, and Borg Nishikori battle the seeds. Connors faces unseeded Fines, and Novak faces unseeded Cochet in the round of 16. So it should be interesting. Anyhow, I'm dropped time in a do.